know some people's week was not great, and some people had a sick week. But here's to not thinking about that for a while and playing D&D. Would anyone like to recap what happened last session?
Did we start? Yes, we did start the session with Callie and Aklon um getting their ass handed to them magically. That is how we started, right?
They got mind controlled.
Yeah, I mean,
They got
I
there's
would handily say that means they got
They
their ass handed to them.
they had their
They got their
ass
brain handed to them.
taken away from them magically.
I feel like
I
I
think
had her in the bag.
I think there's probably more generous ways to say that, but all right.
Which did mean that we ended up giving the mask away to Melandra, which sucks. And we kind of learned that she also like goes. Am I misunderstanding this? She goes by Callisto as well.
Yeah. It
Okay.
turned out that Melandra was a false identity that she was using whenever she first met you. It's convoluted and complicated, and I probably could have just left it out, but hey, it happened.
I dare say that's not the part that I like. I don't think that's complicated. It was just a matter of, was Callista the fake name or was Melandra the fake name?
Yeah, Melandra was the fake name. Callisto is her actual name.
Okay, so yeah, she took the mask, and in exchange for that, we got Braxos the Aleanan, who had been undercover until that got absolutely blown for him as well. Miles, stop! I asked him independently to wash his hands today, and now that's all he wants to do. Now there's water all over the bathroom floor. Um Anyway. Braxos told us that the I'm not in front of my desk anymore, so I don't remember the proper titles, but the leaders of his tribe may know where parts of the other mask are, and so we had to travel to the plains to go get more details about the temple that those pieces might be in. And that's where we are. We then caroused and got friendly and acquainted. That was it.
Yeah, y'all ran into a friendly woman of the woods on your way,
No.
and got
Oh,
very
yeah.
caught up there. But
The
yeah,
pigs.
mini pigs. And then yeah, you made it to the city of Tethmos on the southern edge of Oreskos, which is the plain of golden fields that the Leonin roam, where you met with
Ostara.
Astara. Yeah, Astara Swiftclaw, and she told you that there was a legend of sorts, a passed down, that there might be some artifact housed in an old forgotten temple to Heliod at the top of Mount Cure nearby, and for y'all to rest up and then set out with Braxos in tow the next day. So the next day rolls around. All of you made your way back to the tent, not pavilion, the tent, like a bunch of tents all put together in a way that makes it into like a building, but it's all made of tents. And you all have your rooms, the big room that you had. Yeah. Anyways, well rested. You wake up, come together. Is there anything y'all would like to do before preparing to leave from Mount Curie?
Are we fed here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are taken care of and fed.
Then I will not cast Goodberry. That will be important later when I have no other source of healing.
Ah, I have nothing I want to do here.
Y'all kind of wake up. You have breakfast provided to you. After a while, once everyone has eaten, Braxos does come into the large suite that you are all lounging in. So is everyone ready to set off? The journey should take but a day or two, I believe. It will be a trek through the mountains, so come prepared to camp in maybe not the best of situations, but it is a trek that has been made, not as much recently, but plenty in the past, so we shouldn't have too much trouble.
Oh, I just remembered I had something I wanted to ask Callie, or Beast has something to ask Callie.
Okay.
So Beast will approach Callie and say, thank you for the weapon you made me the other day. I actually was wondering if I could get a specially commissioned helmet.
Oh, a helmet. I'm looking now, like studying, like how you're here to say. I mean, yeah, we just got to find a place to stop at. I don't think this would be the best place to do it as right now. Probably after our journey.
Oh, for sure. Just room for thought. I need something that could withstand the bite of a mind flayer.
What?
Just can't be too safe. So would appreciate it. We can talk payment or anything else as that day arrives.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
Excellent.
And Colin just starts trying to draw your head, which is I don't know.
My neck should be able to withstand heavy, thick materials, so feel free to lay on as many layers as need be. Because
Okay.
my fighting style is particularly close, so if I get close to a mind flayer, I'm pretty much screwed right now. So yeah, much appreciated.
Oh, sure. Ooh, I got an idea. Okay, yeah, I'll work on that. I'll definitely start designing that as soon as possible.
Excellent. If there's anything I can do for you too in return, please, I'm all ears.
I'll let you know.
Excellent. Okay, so with that, Beast is ready to depart.
All right. Unless there's anything else, Braxos helps you pack up any belongings, or and he has a couple packs of supplies. The trek will be on foot, just because there is no other way to climb the mountain. And you set off. It's early in the morning, and you're headed west, so the sun is behind you for the beginning of the journey. But it starts out, you've got a pleasant hike ahead of you, but eventually it gets more and more uphill and craggy. the view is fantastic. You don't really get yourselves lost in the mountains. You don't go that deep into the range. You are traveling kind of along the edge of it, so looking out over the Great Plains. You think you can almost see the sun's mirror off in the distance, reflecting the light. And could I get let's see. Ted, would you roll a d20 for me?
Boom.
Ah, yeah, his favorite die.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. As you are traveling, let me see, that is as you're moving on through a trail, through some of the foothills, kind of early on in your journey, you hear a like gentle tinkling sound coming from inside of a cave. The cave doesn't seem to be too large, but there's something making an odd sound inside. Y'all have been traveling for a good, you know, 6 hours or so at this point. Probably not a bad time to take a breather, but it's up to y'all if y'all would like to investigate the weird tinkling sound.
Ooh. I know I've been pushing the red buttons a lot, but I don't think I want to go see this one.
I don't know about anyone else, but I suddenly feel nature's call coming on. If you don't mind, I'm going to go off and relieve myself. I will approach the cave.
Alone.
They go tinkle as well.
Yeah. Hello? Is there anyone in there?
You hear no response to your call.
Yeah, but it seems like the perfect place. I'll start to head in. Is there enough light in here that I can see what's going on?
The cave isn't very deep. It gets shadowy towards the end, but it has a
Great.
few nooks and crannies, that kind of thing, but you can see well enough.
Great, I'll go in just enough to afford myself some privacy.
Okay. As you find yourself a private little spot, you do notice towards the back of the cage there is, you see like a large reflective silvery surface that's reflecting some of the light from outside. Back at the back.
I will stick my head out of the cave and call out to the rest of the party. Does anyone know of any reason why I should be concerned about
Oh man, don't tell us about that.
mirror in the middle
Oh.
of cave in the middle of nowhere?
Are
Mirror?
you still on privacy?
Well, if I wanted privacy, I don't think I would be announcing that. Please.
Yeah, you scared me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie to you. After wait. Oh, I want to see. You said a mirror in a cave?
That is what it looks like to me.
Let's go see. I gotta check this out.
Yeah, sure.
Has anyone heard of such thing?
Have I?
let's see. Anyone who is trained in religion can make a religion check. And Hallian, you can make the check regardless of whether you're trained in religion.
I actually am.
Then you have
Believe it or not,
advantage.
the barbarian is trained. Hey!
All right.
There you go.
Hey, his favorite die.
Akira, you've probably read about something like this. It's not super likely, but it would have come up in something very what's the word for very like esoteric or something like that. Hallian, you've seen one of these before. This is a mirror of Clothis. You also know from history, from your past experiences, this mirror can show like future possibilities and answer questions that have a direct answer. You also know that a person should only ever ask a single question of the mirror, else things can be very bad. Such as like things emerging from the mirror to punish you for greed.
I will pass all of that along. If I don't know why such a thing is here in these caves. This is certainly a blessing for our trip, but I am still surprised. Also, no greed. If you have nothing important to ask, it's probably better not to ask anything at all.
You curious to ask it what it's doing here?
I will not, because if Clothis has put it here, then it is here because it belongs here. I will not.
Perhaps it knows the
Yes, sir.
location of a fragment.
Mm.
Perhaps
Hallian, you know that the questions have to be specific to
the
the person asking
Yeah.
it. Like
you
like
can ask
asking-
about your fate.
yeah, asking where is a fragment probably would waste your question, but asking will I find a fragment might be a better question.
Ooh.
Aklan will approach the mirror.
As you gaze into it, you see just at first your reflection, and then as you kind of look into it, a collage of people and places, some of them familiar, some of them not. Nothing stays there long enough for you to place what you're looking at, but you see flashes that sometimes give you that like, oh, that's familiar right off the bat.
As the reflection changes from that of Aklan to these various images, some directly from his past, others completely foreign, and still more just evoking a feeling of recognition or nostalgia. Aklan sort of just stares wistfully for a bit, and then finally sort of comes to, and sort of looks over his shoulder at Hallian. And this a mirror of Clothis, correct?
Mm.
And he'll look back at the mirror. Should I help return you to Temple of Clothis?
In the reflection, you see It's almost as if the mirror goes completely transparent,
Mhm.
as if you're looking at the back of this cave and there is no mirror here.
Mhm.
Um, and you understand that you had nothing to do with the mirror not being here. It will leave when it pleases.
I do appreciate the sentiment, but there are no temples to Clothis.
Well,
She is somewhat forgotten in her time that she has been guarding the Titans down in Erebos. So there are no temples, but it is a good sentiment.
for that or some other reason beyond my grasp, the mirror has made it clear that it will leave when good and ready. Does not need my assistance.
I have a question for the mirror. And Beast will approach the mirror and I don't know, look into it. And he's gonna ask, if I stay on my current path, will I come across the target I'm hunting?
The mirror's reflection, and the rest of you see some change in the mirror, though not nearly as much detail as the person gazing into it. You see the reflection change from the golden light filtering through the cave's opening to a red glare, a desert landscape that you recognize as the the Phoberos region, Scophos, and you see this perspective like moving through this maze um, in the earth, and it gets faster and faster, and you feel your heartbeat just accelerating while you're gazing into this, and you find yourself unable to look away, and then you suddenly come to a stop and you see the face of what you're seeking before you, and then the mirror changes back to what it should be reflecting in the cave.
Do we see what that reflection was?
The rest of you get just glints of color, the red, the sense of it moving, and then kind of a gray reflection before it changes back. No details to work off of though.
Beast is gonna yell with like his heart rate is still high. He's like in kind of a nervous sweat, and he's gonna like ah or something. I don't know, but like I don't want to loud. Sorry, that was weird. And he's gonna like literally just be on like the floor for a second, breathing and pacing and collecting himself, and then he's gonna like wipe off his brush his fur as he's standing back up, and just kind of silently rejoin the group.
You yelled.
Yes, I was taken aback by the mirror's power.
Did nature call to you too?
Yes, I saw my target. I saw who I was seeking alive.
Huh.
Who is it you seek?
Just a son of a bitch who killed my wife.
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry, I saw. Sorry.
nah, you're cool.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Um,
Of all the
mind
people to
flare.
call him out.
Beast will say like a mind flayer, a cultist.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that. How long ago?
Must have been 10 years.
That's a very long time for vengeance.
Not long enough. Well, hopefully it'll be shorter. What am I trying to say? Dang it.
I'm sorry, Cole.
It's okay. I'm not good at like on the fly, but it's okay. I'm learning. Let's see. Yeah, 10 years.
You're doing great. I'm not trying to scare you.
No. I appreciate it.
language.
Yeah. This mind flare essentially indoctrinated her and took her away from me, and been looking for him ever since. So, not to detract from the mission, but should we find him, I will make it. I swore to her grave that I would kill him. So, yeah.
Shit.
Did you see that you would find him in your life?
I did, and it's shocking. He's quite the elusive creature, as you can imagine.
Right. Congratulations on your impending victory. Or impending
Victory.
encounter.
Impending encounter, which, yes, we'll see.
Can I go touch the mirror?
Yeah. I mean, it
Yeah.
just feels like a smooth, reflective surface. Touching it doesn't seem to do anything.
Don't get annihilated.
Again. Okay. I think Kylie's just gonna like basically rub his hand on it and just get a sense for the smoothness and texture of it. But that's just about it. I didn't have a question for it. I had enough time with the prophecy things.
This is a good time to ask the gods anything you may want to know.
I don't really want to ask him anything.
I will ask at the end and in private.
I'll look at Akira.
Upon hearing that Halion is waiting for some privacy, Aklan will shrug and walk out of the cave to find some place to relieve himself.
Oh yeah, I used to gotta piss.
Akira looks back at you and kind of looks at the mirror and then I do not think I have a question specific enough. I'm sure I will find answers that I need as I need them.
Theo nods and kind of looks at Demetrius.
He just grins lazily. He's like, got everything I need with you, Theo.
Oh,
Winks, finger guns. The three of us walk out.
He's like a direct line to our goddess. I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't need to ask anything. I get told what I need to know.
my bad. I'm cool with my god.
Rip to y'all, but I'm built different.
We're Snapchat best friends.
Little yellow heart. Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Kira walks out to give Helion some privacy.
I start running because wait, oh shit, y'all just gonna leave me?
Hey, you
Kira
Alright,
links
well.
arms with you as we walk out.
Uh, Ted, would you like to hop over to the Whispers channel if you want to have a private question?
Either way, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Ooh.
Whispers.
So exciting.
Okay, so I really want to have oatmeal recently. I've been craving it for no reason at all.
Oh my god, I have a song for this.
What?
Wait.
Awesome.
Peaches and cream.
Craving oatmeal? Okay.
Cole, I am so certain I've sent this song like in the to you in the tavern channel before.
The thing is I feel very confident that I've not seen this video, but I'm sure that what
Yes,
is
you
about
have.
to be dropped is a link that I've been handed.
Yes.
I seen it. I didn't click it.
What have you been doing to address your oatmeal craving, Oni?
What have I been doing?
Yeah.
Literally nothing, because I've been craving it since yesterday, and
Okay.
I've been sick this whole time.
I got you.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
It's-
know this one.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Now,
I don't know it, but just based on the two people I see on screen, I'm all about it.
Bert
Oh, I was talking to
Moranis.
Max. Max knows this.
okay, so now I gotta know: is this like his own thing, or is like this has something to do with oatmeal?
Watch it.
That okay?
It will answer all your questions.
I got an Amazon ad instantly.
No, turn on your ad block.
Oh my
Alright, we
god!
weren't doing
God's
anything.
spoken.
He is wearing saddle shoes.
I don't have to watch the video no more. Oh my god, so terrible.
This
Okay.
is Rick Moranis. How dare you?
Oh my god.
Ted and
Rick
I are
stands
getting
in
married,
chat.
everyone.
I miss him.
I got the same shoes on.
Fit check.
All right. Well, with that, everyone makes their way out of the cave, and you continue along on your journey. There will be one like overnight before you get to the mountain. A few more hours pass after your little stop at the cave, and the sun is beginning to make its way lower in the sky. The shadows of the mountains beyond that stand even taller begin casting darkness on you earlier than you'd normally expect. And Braxos says we should probably start looking for a place to make camp. I not very good at finding a place for a group. Perhaps if one of you could help look for something. And
I
let's
will.
get yeah. Go ahead. If you'd like to make a survival check, or if someone would like to assist, or
I will assist Akalon.
All right.
right. You find a your journey is up, but you understand that going down a short ways is not a problem if you can find a nice little off the beaten path overhanging cliff, and you find one large enough to comfortably fit your party that's well defensible. There's only really one way to get here, and the way to get here is pretty well hidden. And y'all can set up camp for a long rest. Braxo says we should from here we should arrive at the summit early on tomorrow.
Okay.
yeah, you can set up your camp, have some food. If anyone has any conversations they'd like to have, but yeah, if anyone isn't already long rested, you should be. Do y'all want to set up like a watch or anything?
We probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, can I try to cook for everybody?
Ooh, can I roll the dice to see who has to take watch? Because we only need like 3 watches, right? Do we have or?
I think I mean I was hoping for volunteers.
I think would propose a gamble, like kind of as like a little
draw
like
lots.
Hey, we need to keep watch at night. Should we roll to see who has to take the first shift?
What are we
Beast just
rolling?
pulls out 7 d20s.
I have a dragon chess set, so I guess we could play in dragon chess. That's what I was thinking. I thought I had.
You just set up a dragon chess bracket to determine who has the first 3 people to lose,
So,
or 4 people to lose.
Me versus Aklon. Aklon. Play.
No, I will not participate. This game is rigged. It is the odds are set against certain people.
Beast, might I suggest a easier method to allow chance?
Fighting.
Well,
It's
no,
fucking fight.
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but I wouldn't want to hurt you. I think that perhaps the best thing to do is there's only one queen. We put our pieces in sack and we go around and people draw until someone take queen.
We can draw lots.
What?
But you can also feel the outline of the queen.
Just use different colored pawns.
I want to play dragon chess.
Or we just volunteer.
Akira raises their fishy webbed hand and just says, I can see in the dark, so that I would probably be good for later. I will take a later watch.
I don't sleep.
But I mean, I understand, but I think, Beast, I believe where you were coming from. It was just a way to break up monotony of travel, a little game of chance.
Yeah, let's play chess. Oh my god.
Let's see. Theodotos, you got the lots.
I'm gonna do that thing they did in Clue, where I'm going to break off. I'm gonna take some sticks and break twigs of matching lengths, and we get paired off based off of matching lengths for shared watches.
Also, yeah, that is dope. And I also demand that all sessions going forward make some reference to the movie Clue. Thank you.
Oh, didn't I tell you? Demetrius has been played by Tim Curry this whole time.
Actually,
the burning, the flames.
Hide in my face. Miles is sending you all a message, by the way.
Okay.
Also,
We
stop
must decode it.
The true prophecy. See, this is why I didn't
That's so
ask
true.
you a question.
Exactly. The theater in town is actually doing Clue as part of their summer stock, and I don't think I can go and see it because Tim Curry won't be there. So
That's wild. Our high school, the high school near me, is also doing Clue.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
Miles, stop! Miles is doing perfect wrist posture too, like wrists up, tapping the keys.
I told you, as a executive director, they just know how to get shit done.
Let's see. I think. Well, okay. When I say that I'm doing this lots thing, it was because I was thinking of Clue. But I think we can just pick who does watches, and Theo will also play Dragon Chess at some point with Beast, because now I'm fucking curious.
Theo, give me the one that matches yours. Theo, give me the one that matches yours.
I hand you my matching stick.
Just all right here.
I was gonna
Like
say
I cut
something
the
along
pieces
the
and
lines
then
of
I
like.
just hand him one.
I was gonna say something along the lines of like every time you do this, like fate in like it just so happens that you two always pick the matching stick. But this is how that happens: is you just give him the matching stick.
You don't have to leave it up to fate when you can just do it. Oh my
So
god.
there are no sleep sticks. I take it. It's all
Beast,
Well,
do you want to sleep all night?
well. Certainly, I'd prefer it.
good night, Beast.
Okay. Wait, I want to play Dragon Chess. Wait, stay up.
Just I hope this isn't one of those things where now like everyone will be passive aggressive towards me because I didn't choose to participate in the watch. But
That dick. We have like many people that just volunteered, didn't turn into a game. Okay, so I'm now looking up actors that is being planned for Kali.
Oh, the watches. Who's taking first watch?
DZ and
would-
I can take first.
Yes.
I will take middle
I
with
can take
whoever
middle.
I'm paired with. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Gross.
You guys have the best watch.
No, wait, why are we pairing us together? We can. Who cares? Who cares?
I guess
I
that
will
means
mention like so. Just on the topic of you don't sleep, Callie, you do still have to go into
Ye-
like a stasis mode
Yeah, I do.
that
I know
has
that.
to be an uninterrupted 6 hours.
Yeah,
So
I know.
your watch has to be first or last,
Low
technically.
power modes.
Okay. Damn.
Because if you like speak or move
Mm.
or anything like that during your power down mode, that kind of breaks it.
I
You
felt
are
that.
conscious and aware during it, but you cannot like move or act.
That the whole time I'm looking at the Dragon Set game in the middle of the watch.
Just playing a game with yourself in your mind.
Yeah.
Nobody knows, but I'm winning.
I think the last one, man. Yeah.
Okay. Doo, doo, doo. The spot that y'all have taken is well defensible, and there is nothing that bothers you through the night. You do hear some sounds of birds of prey in the air above you. The occasional like chittering of rocks falling that puts you on edge for a moment, but it quickly passes. Eventually, the sun begins to rise. Braxos is up early and kind of spends some time with you on the final watch. And soon enough, the sun has risen. The opening of your little hideaway does face the east, so the sunlight begins pouring in to wake each of you.
Oh fuck.
Beast, how do you play this game?
It's actually pretty simple. You just take the dragon fork knight. That's the one that goes in the U shape. And then this the bishop of Talmoon, that one goes in a V, and then you have the expansion pack, which is where they add in the second board. So I don't know, are you more of an expansion pack player, or do you want to start off with the basic? Oh, I guess
Fuck me the hell up.
okay, let's go. So I think it's wisdom check, or something. I don't know, or maybe we just do a flat wisdom roll. Is that how it goes?
You have the dragon chess
Intelligence.
proficiency, so you're able to roll what you just rolled is fine. For anyone who doesn't have Dragon Trust proficiency, it's just a straight intelligence or wisdom roll.
What
Oh.
type of crazy player would take a dragon chess proficiency?
Oh man, who would do that?
Everybody's proficient in it.
I want to be very clear that there is not a world where Theo has not like listened to the rules and is not playing with strategy, but is playing by the rules because that's how you play games.
Damn, Theo, you sure you've never played this game before?
Never seen these pieces before in my life.
Well, congrats. You
Just like check.
you bet a rookie wannabe novice. Wait, what am I saying? Well, just congrats.
Thank you. It was fun.
I want to play.
I don't know if I could take another loss, but sure.
Okay.
Do your best. Let's see.
Fucking Kali summons his echo just over my shoulder, pointing at the board.
You and your echo wind up getting into an argument over what's the best move, and meanwhile, Beast just has checkmate in 2, and you don't even see it coming.
Fucking rolled me. Oh my god. Oh, that's
Well,
funny. Okay.
Feel a little better. Thanks, Callie.
No problem at all. I just want to make people feel better. Okay. What the fuck?
All right. After a quick breakfast of rations that you've brought along, you pack your things, roll up your sleeping bags, and hit the mountain passes again. A couple hours in, you come to a bit where it's more noticeable that you're climbing stairs that were built long ago that have worn down and weathered intensely, but the closer to the top you get, the more obvious it is that this is not a natural formation. Until you come to a crest. This is not the tallest mountain in the range, but you have reached a peak. Let me just double check that I've got this set up well and proper. Okay. Dynamic lighting is on. Tokens exist.
Ooh.
Can everyone see? It should
Yeah.
it should be on daylight mode, so none of you
Mhm.
should have to worry about dark vision. But all right, you come up to the top of this peak where you find that it has been somewhat leveled in this area. You see, down below you, just vast expanses of open air. And as you round this corner, you see before you the rubble of what was once a settlement, with the main focus being this grand temple. There are some walls blocking your vision, but none of these walls reach over like 6 feet high, and there are no roofs to any of these structures. They have all fallen in. So the walls block your sight, but everything is open to the sky. you see a statue in the center of this open pavilion over here that is in the form of a woman simply dressed, kneeling, facing towards the east in prayer with like her hands clasped together. The east is the direction that is up on this map. So she is facing what used to be this grand temple. There's a 3 on Demetrius? Oh, that must be some holdover from like a
Yeah,
previous
sorry
battle
about
or
that.
some. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of sun stuff going on here, and the sun is in the east.
Oh shit.
But yeah, feel free to move around the map. You can see the stairs that lead to the temple look to be over here.
Okay.
Aklan is going to head over to that statue to see if there's an inscription of any sort.
Do
Go up to the first set of stairs and just sort of peer into the remains of this building.
just 1 second to pull up what I'm looking for. You do see an inscription at the base of the statue when you're looking at it, and it says, as the sun rises each day, so too shall we hold true to our oaths.
I will read that aloud so that everyone can hear, and Aklan will sort of shrug and does this hold any meaning for anyone?
I will say, like, this won't require a religion check or anything.
Mhm.
Many of you recognize this as one of the tenets of Heliod's faith.
Mm.
Heliod is the god that is prayed to at like ceremonies like marriage or like courtroom testimony. Any vows of any sort are made over his name.
Oh my god.
Halion, as you peer into the temple proper, you see the rubbled remains of pillars that once lined the room. Some of them, the ones closer to you, only reaching like 3 feet, but the farther in, the taller they get. The ones in a circle around the center of the main area stand still like 8 to 9 feet. And at the back, you see kind of a raised platform, and in the very back, a large statue of Heliod. You see the statue of Heliod standing there, bronzed. The statue looks to be made of stone, but it is. You can see that it was painted at one point, and much of the paint is fading. But you can see the like dark black hair, the flowing golden tunic, a broad chest. It looks like a male human in his 40s or so. A strong chin, short beard. He's holding a very ornate spear that is tipped with a gem of some sort that catches the light and glows a radiant yellow.
A spear?
Yes, a likeness of a spear in a 20-foot tall statue.
Yeah. little big.
Who knows? You might touch it and it might make you grow into the size of a giant. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Anyone intend to leave offering?
Akira crinkles their nose.
Braxos kind of just says, I don't think I'll be of much any help to you at this point. The lore that I was given said that the temple housed the artifact, though I don't see where it could be housed in a place like this. Just a reminder, this is still a temple to Heliod, and from what I know, he is incredibly vain. Perhaps it would be necessary to appeal to that aspect of him for you to have what you look for revealed. Any attempt I would make would be very half-hearted and seen through, so best of luck. If you need anything, I will be here.
Demetrius and I cannot offer.
I'm afraid mine would also come off as insincere.
Are you like always here? Like you don't have anywhere else to go?
I simply mean that I will be here until we are as a group ready to leave, but I'd prefer not to head into the temple if I don't have to.
But apologies, just yeah, good. Cleared that up.
Where's the spear? I'm gonna go look at the spear.
It's at the very back, the tall statue.
Spear. It's not a real spear, Cully. It is a it is a carving. It is this way.
Come here. Fucking skipping on.
As you move deeper into this atrium, you can feel that the sunlight seems brighter here than it should be. You feel that this place is focusing the light of the sun. As you two reach here, in the center of this sun tile arrangement on the floor, you see peeping up through some of the cracks is a yellow rose that is almost glowing with some kind of energy growing from the ground.
Who finds it?
About where?
Is it
right
just like
where Hallian and Callie are standing, right in the center of that sun on the floor?
Oh.
Okay. Spear or flower? Spear or flower?
You guys see anything up there?
Even here, there is life. Pretty amazing. Also, possibly magical, but I cannot see such things.
What is glowing? Something.
I mean, it is sitting in the sunlight. Anything would glow at this point.
Oh, wait. Now.
Can I do like a nature check to see if I know what type of flower that is? Or is it,
yeah, you can.
as long as it's not like generic.
Theo, that room that you're kind of poking around in, there's not much in there but rubble, but you kind of gather that this might have been some kind of like prayer nook for like, private prayer.
Am I looking at real stairs right now?
There are stairs, but it has fully collapsed in. There is no way to move through it.
Okay, excellent.
Asparagus.
Yeah, Beast, you haven't spent a whole lot of time studying horticulture. Your anthological knowledge is not great. And yeah, I mean it's a flower. It's got a lot of petals. It looks really pretty.
It's quite amazing. Life finds a way in even the most hostile environment. And Aklan will just open his water skin and spray a little water in the cracks where the flower's growing.
Hallion and Aklan and Beast, I think you're close enough. The three of you feel kind of a reassuring feeling wash over you, and the three of you have basically bless on you for the foreseeable future.
The sunlight feels good.
Yeah, something about this temple feel good. I agree.
There are stairs here back this way. I thought I saw. Yep, over here. There is no one left to tend this temple. Certainly no one left to receive any offerings that might be given, but if it has a chance to reveal the way to our target, and well, I will drop I will take the Helion will reach to the spindles of yarn that are on his blanket that he has been using at various rests to he has been knitting some sort of God, what's it called? Like a stocking cap. And I will use a dagger to cut the yarn, finish tying it off, and just drop my hard work into the statue back here by our friend Braxis.
Okay, I did miss some of what you were saying before you started describing the yarn. But yeah, if you set that there, do you say any words whenever you do so, or just leave it behind?
No, I think he just leaves it. He doesn't really pray to, or respect is not the right word, but venerate, I think, is what I'm trying to say, Heliod at all. So he just
Gotcha. Okay, Callie, what are you up to?
Oh my God, roll 20, stop sticking to my mouse.
Okay. Do I recognize the tip of the spear? You said there was a gem in it, right?
I mean, you recognize that this is definitely a statue of Heliod. And you know, as everyone has heard of Heliod's spear, Crusaor, which is the spear that he uses to dole out judgment. You assume that the gem up there is like a yellow diamond or something like that. that just is meant to represent the light of the spear, because it is a spear crafted of light.
Oh, that's fucking badass. It looks like it has like its own little platform right here. Like when it goes
I
like
mean,
up
where
the
you're
stairs.
standing is a platform, and there are stairs even further up to this raised, like, dais where the 20-foot tall statue is located. There is like room to move around behind it, but it is clear of anything other than rubble. The statue, however, like, you'd expect the statue to be like cracked in some way. It is the tallest thing here. The tip of the spear is higher than any other object in this area. Uh,
Oh, Callie's like fucking nerding out at the speed.
Hey, Callie,
Oh,
I think we found a staircase. Do you find anything interesting over there?
oh, this fucking spear, man.
Oh, that's a very, very shiny spear. You gonna grab it? You gonna take it?
I can't. It's really big, actually.
I can help you with that.
uh,
Oh man.
Two of us.
so in exploring this map a bit, over here next to where Akira and Halion are, this staircase just descends, and it's fully collapsed over. There's no way through. It looks like whatever was down there has been filled with rubble. And Theo, this area, like, you find weaving half walls and stuff. There is this like circular of what once maybe was a watchtower. I mean, there's a staircase inside of it, but it, 6 feet up, you know, there's nothing higher. It used to lead to a upper floor that doesn't exist anymore. A lot of this place is just ruin, just rubble, eroded by, you know, decades and decades, centuries of not being touched or cared for. And at that little bridge that has fallen apart, possibly a gap that could be leapt, but it just leads to even more like ruins of what might have been a settlement, that a very small settlement up here, of the people who once took care of this temple. Is anyone like looking for anything particular, or does anyone want to give me like an investigation check for these ruins in general?
A clown would like to just sort of walk around this platform that this giant statue is on and see if there are any like visible seams or cracks that might be secret compartments or pathways, anything like that.
Okay. You could do investigation, or I'd say insight on this.
So Tyler, I'm sorry, could you type out what was on this statue outside? The bit from Heliod's prayer?
Yeah.
Or say it again. I've forgotten already.
This appears to be made of rock.
Oh yeah, for sure. Are you finna investigate the spear?
Oh yeah. Sorry, sometimes I forget. Beast wants to investigate the spear to see if it has any like magical properties or anything unusual, given that it is kind of glowy and cool.
Can I assist?
It looks like Beast has already rolled, and did a pretty good job. Looking at the spear, it without using magic to see magic, you can't really see magic. But the stone does seem just like normal stone. The oddest thing is that it is not destroyed, as so much of this temple is. And then the tip is this yellow gem that maybe it catches the sunlight more than it should. It seems to glow with a bit of a radiance. But this is not like unheard of for like, temples to Heliod.
Beast is gonna take a cloth and he's going to grab the stone. If
So
that's cool.
yeah, you can touch the statue, but the spear, like the tip of the spear, is like 25 feet up.
Ooh,
It's
can
a
I?
very large statue.
Let's see, 25 feet. But like, you can climb a statue, right? Maybe
If
not.
you would
Like that
like
would be like
to.
the Lincoln Memorial. Like, do you think Beast could climb like the Lincoln Memorial?
This thing might have some more like handholds and stuff for it, but like it's not necessarily a matter of whether or not you can do that, because we can just make that a roll. There is the question of should you do that, because this is still a temple to a very vindictive god.
You're right. But it's like it's sitting there, like waiting to be taken. But if the DM says no, that's a no. I mean, you didn't say no, but you know what I'm
The
saying.
DM is telling you that you absolutely can, but that there is like likely repercussions because this god has significant pride.
You don't understand how much I wanted to do the exact same thing, Carl.
If I need like another character that I could burn through to do this kind of stuff, but I don't. Okay, fine. I wish I could be like what was the character that never mind. Katie, your character in the
I was
last.
about to say Mink. I was about to bring it up. I didn't listen. Mink moment. Mink would. God, Mink would.
Oh well, yeah. I guess I'll. Beast will think about it. Look at the statue and kind of change it. So yeah, never mind.
And then Aklon,
I could hit it down. Never
you
mind.
don't find anything interesting, and you have no reason to believe that there would be a hidden compartment. But hey, there was one in the last temple.
I actually want to cast Augury.
Doke.
So I'll just go into my weird, slumpy meditation, and in 10 minutes I will offer myself up for to suggestion. But the question that I'm trying to have answered is, would providing an offering to Heliod put me in the direction of pleasing Nylea? Knowing that, like, with piety, it is not she doesn't even like offerings to herself, and doesn't like offerings to any god. But knowing that she has directed me to fulfill this specific task, and she has already asked that I sacrifice for this task, should offering sacrifice and an offering be continuing in that promise?
Okie doke. You sit down to begin this process. Is there anything during that 10 minutes that anyone else would like to be doing?
Can I detect magic as can I do that as a ritual? Yes. Can I do that as as my special scribey ritual and do it really fast?
Sure thing.
Yay, I remember things.
So you use your detect magic. Looking around, you see that there is the rose in the center of the room does radiate both abjurative and uh, evocation magic. The tip of the spear seems to have some evocation. And then you do sense just like a general like there is an illusion. You see an effect near the foot of the statue, and focusing in on it, it does seem illusory. But it
Ooh.
seems like an incredibly powerful illusion.
Okay. Ooh. Can I just walk around the bottom of the statue and start feeling things to see if something doesn't line up?
You can, and like not even really gonna do an investigation check. Everything does seem to line up.
Hmm.
I think illusion might not be the right word. Possibly like, oh, I have to check to see what kind of magic what I'm thinking of would be. Give me
Ooh.
a momento.
Uno momento.
Oni, I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, that wasn't as sarcastic as I made it sound, I promise.
It's fine.
Or Ollie. Or
Well, I didn't quite hear what you said, so I'm pretending you called me a whore. Whore
What?
Ollie.
What the fuck?
it was much safe.
Paul Curry, do you remember when we were in high school and our English teacher called me a hoe?
What? Wait,
Mm.
was that a cornbread?
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
What?
Was that a cornbread?
Her
What?
name was Mrs. Kornberg.
Okay, incredible. The
Why did
magic that you feel is not illusion. There is illusion, but there's also conjuration, and it's
Oh.
conjuration that is incredibly strong.
Fuck. I will share this information with the group.
Okay. Doo-doo. As the 10 minutes pass and you feel a freezing gust of wind bite through the warmth of the sunlight, um, Theo kind of jolts awake, and the same effect of looking at him but understanding that you're not looking at Theo. The words that come say, "It seems an offering has been made. Heliod likes words." And that's the end of it.
Yeah. This is the second time that happened, and it's still extremely disturbing every time.
That's rude.
You know, I'm sorry. It just like it just gets me.
Well, it is, I suppose, odd to those who have never experienced it.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to take away from it. It's cool as fuck, but it's like also like it's like sea creatures. Not sorry, Akira. Not talking about you.
Akira just stares.
You know, Callie, if you bend over and pick up your ankle, you can put your foot all the way in your mouth.
Okay, I shall try.
um, um, it may be that Heliod would have preference for a prayer to be offered. I was not given clear enough instruction as to whether or not it would be appropriate for me to offer it. And I would not risk the ire should we require the insight of the Divine Hunter again.
Mm.
I'm looking at this thing. It seems maybe someone must make an oath, not to Heliod, well, not for Heliod, but perhaps. And since I've already put the offering in the bowl, I swear we will protect this mask and protect this world. He just pats the hat, looks around.
Okay. As you speak, again, like this little statue outside is just of like a commoner, um, a woman praying to Heliod. But you do hear like booming across from you, and the rest of you notice this as the statue, the 20-foot tall statue of Heliod in front of you, begins to shift and uh, animate itself. You hear like a booming voice call out to you, Halion. Perhaps if you wished to speak to me, you'd enter my temple.
I was already in the temple, but your offering plate is outside. And I will turn and walk into the temple.
The figure of Heliod, all the colors that were faded and washed just recolor themselves. The glowing golden tunic that he wears, the spear, the black hair, the chiseled face. It's still very obviously a statue. Very much that scene in Hercules when he speaks to the statue of Zeus. I have watched your journey from the heavens as I soar over the sky, guiding the sun that feeds and protects this great land. I know what it is you come to seek. The question that I must present to you is, what oath can you make that you would protect it and use it for good? How am I to know that you will be willing to sacrifice yourselves in the pursuit of the greater good?
Is he speaking to everyone or just
Yeah, he is
Howard?
speaking to the group. You all see this, you all hear it.
Well,
As soon as one of you begin to speak, he says, I believe a challenge must be presented. I hold, and he like conjures in the hand of the statue that he presents out, a fragment of the Mask of Elpis, entrusted to me by Aetherios and Erebos themselves, to protect it from greedy adventurers. I shall bequeath it to your party should you successfully prove yourself in a combat against a champion that I shall summon and present here before you. You need not best this champion. I'd be surprised if you managed it. What I must see is a willingness to work together and to strive for the greater good, honest tactics, worthy of champions. Not champions of Heliod, it takes a little more to get into that group, but champions nonetheless.
dick.
And he like bangs the end of his spear on the ground, and sunlight seems to coalesce on the podium in front of him. and a figure steps forth from the sunlight, and you see. Hold on, give me just 1 second. First off, I'm going to give out this handout of Heliod that some of you may have seen this art before, but
Wow.
Heliod.
Ooh,
I mean, fuck Heliod. Not wow. Fuck this art.
that's a cool ass spear. Though.
No, it is.
Look at the pearls. Okay.
This did not climb out of the depths of Erebos just for the world to end now.
I regret not taking the shot.
And then you see a figure step out in shining silver plate, full head to toe. You're not even sure if there's a person inside of that plate. A helm that fully covers the face with a V in the middle that you just see shadow behind. But this gleaming armor reflects the light around it, and in its hand holding a spear shockingly similar to the one that the statue of Heliod wields, made entirely of sunlight. Um,
Motherfucker really summoned a champion that looks just like him. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, that
Okay.
fucks.
Okay, that looks dope. Never
is that a little like cow
Forget I said
griffin?
anything.
That's really cute.
This Archon is not wielding, or is not riding its mount. The mount is not present, but you see it step out. And I think we are going to go ahead and take our 15-minute break early. That way, when we come back, we can roll into initiative. How y'all are both at like 18.16, literally.
Oh my god.
We're so
Like,
cute.
you can take your turns,
You all wish you were.
concurrently, or swap around who goes first. That's up to you.
Get in my inbox right now, Matt.
Yeah, baby.
Same thing with Akira and Callie, since y'all's initiative with the cloaks is exactly the same. And then Klon and Hallian, if y'all want to also do the same thing, you're welcome to. Elsewise, Beast, you are up first. You see this figure in its shining silver armor standing just a few feet in front of you.
The challenge set forth was to like slay, like was it specified, or is this beast just like here to fight? Like is this like, if you're good enough you'll kill this thing, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the dialogue?
Yeah, Heliod said that like defeating this enemy is not necessarily the goal. You don't have to defeat him to like win this encounter necessarily. You just have to prove yourselves as a team that you have to prove yourselves to be good enough. Like, not in like martial prowess necessarily, but good enough in like, teamwork and, sacrifice and, all that kind of stuff. You have to show that you're the good guys.
All right.
But it is definitely a combat. Heliod wants to watch you fight this guy and see how you as a group fight,
Beat his
and
ass, but in the
determine
name
whether
of
he
friendship.
thinks you are worthy.
Like an anime battle.
You see the statue of Heliod, like causes some of the rubble behind him to like coalesce into a throne, and sits down on the throne, very like straight back, spear forward, just watching.
Fucking hate this dude.
The spear is too cool.
Fucking thanks, Thanos.
Well, Beast doesn't have any ideas, but he does know how to fight, so he is going to use a stunning strike.
All right. You can call stunning strike when you hit, so you don't have to like use it beforehand. Whenever you make a hit, you can say, okay, I'm going to spend a key on that one to do this, so you don't
So
have to waste any key.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, sorry. Disregard the third one because I think I'm trying to remember. It's been a couple weeks.
So you have 2 attacks as your action. So those first 2 will be those attacks.
And then the action.
And then so the 17 is gonna miss, but the 19 hits.
He's blessed.
Okay.
Oh,
blessed.
Yeah. So go ahead and tag on a D4.
Okay. So 3 D4s. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So an 18 does hit. A 21 also hits. So for each of those, like on the first hit, you can do a stunning strike, and if it fails, you can do a stunning strike on the second hit.
Yes. Okay.
You can spend as many. You have 5 key points, so you can spend as many as you want on stunning strikes. It is just cost 1 for each attempt.
I'm stunning striking the first one, so I roll for damage and then they roll the.
Yeah, and then they'll make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so damage for the first one is 6, and then stunning.
They succeed on the con save, so they are not stunned.
What's the DC on the con save?
It's gonna be, I think 8 plus Dex plus. Sorry, I have to look it up. Let me just pull up your sheet
All right, I'll put it in my sheet once we find 8 plus proficiency plus stat mod for save DC.
Hang on, it's gonna show up on. Sorry, I think. Did you say you found it?
So yeah, well, I just googled it. It's 8 plus proficiency plus stat mod for save DCs, which should be like Dex.
So yours is Wisdom for key. It's under your key feature there. So 8 plus proficiency plus Wisdom is going to be 11 plus 3 is 14 is your DC.
Oh wait, huh? Wait. So
8 plus proficiency makes 11.
Oh,
plus 3 from Wisdom makes 14.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so that one they
succeed on the first one.
Yeah, I'll do again. So I'm rolling for damage for the second one, taking another key point, and then doing stunning strike for 14.
They save on the second one.
Okay, again, gotta get the stun in. Hopefully. Okay, and then 8.
Okay. Subtract the 8. Ooh, that is a critical failure.
Let's go.
So they are stunned.
Okay, excellent. Until the end of my next turn. So cool.
Okay. Oh shit! I was just looking to see if they had like legendary resistance or resistance to stun. They do not. They are stunned.
Nice.
Very good start. And it only costs you 3 of your key points.
Yeah, that's worth.
Oh yeah, stun is very good. Okay, next up is Demetrius and Theodotos. So
we're fine. Rounded down. Yeah, it's 2. It's 2, Ollie.
And that's how many spells I know?
That you have prepared. Prepared. You and I both prepare spells. It's charisma plus paladin level rounded down. We're fine.
All my spells got unchecked. I'm pissed off.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm trying to remember what I usually have prepared.
It's okay. Do you want me to try to take my turn first?
I can bless you up if you want.
I don't often need bless. I know that you will bless me anyway. I'm just letting you know that I don't often need bless.
Ambiguous.
Well, just because Theo doesn't really make many attack rolls, he forces saves. So bless only helps Theo resist on saving throws, not on making attacks better.
Which is cool.
On concentration checks, though.
Yeah. It's helpful. but I won't need it just yet because I'm gonna be setting up some other stuff first. I'll be setting up. So if you want to set up and cast Bless, you and I are on the same page. Let's see. I intend to summon a spirit. Let's see. How big is this guy?
Medium.
Okay. I meant like, what kind
Oh,
of
I mean,
silhouette does he cut?
he's big. Like, you know, he's probably sitting around the like 6.5 foot. And then he's got
Long cut.
armor, so maybe, you know, he's very tall, and the armor makes him even taller. He's a big guy.
Okay. I think I am going to whistle into the mountain pass and call forth the spirits, not spirits, the real animals, hawks, and let's see, it's a 30-foot aura on these motherfuckers. I think that seems very big. I'll double check that, but I'm planning on putting it pretty centralized, and I'll figure out where that centralized is once I've read my thing again.
Okay.
And I believe that is let's see, yeah, 30-foot radius, and that is a bonus action. And then as my full action, I am going to, like, accompanied by like these eagles from the cliffs, will then also like climb a mountain lion, and I am going to summon a bestial spirit in the land form. Spirit of the Wilds. I'll place that where it needs to go in relation to where I can summon it.
Okay.
But that will be it for my turn. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. I believe your bestial spirit's turn happens now.
So on its turn, the mountain lion will spring forward, and maul is the name of its attack.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So
only a 10.
yeah, Theo just kind of like, you know, stands up and starts paying a little more attention, and in comes this rush of eagles, and then just bounding up through the front gate, this mountain lion comes rushing into the room to attack with advantage thanks to the stun, so
Oh, that's
20
right.
does hit.
It also has pack tactics, which was one of the whole fucking
Yeah.
reason that I'd done that anyway, but it's
Very
okay.
good.
For 9 piercing damage.
Okay. And then Demetrius, you ready to go?
I guess. Well, no, but let's go.
I bought you plenty of time, Brother Bear. Come on.
I know.
All good.
No, you're
all
fine.
good.
You're fine.
It's funny that you say Brother Bear because Rick Moranis was also in Brother Bear as his iconic character Bob McKenzie, but he was actually
A
like as
moose.
Moose. It was really
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Just like the oatmeal clip. I'm not stalling. Do you remember when we watched the
I
Mackenzie
do
Brothers
so
movie?
dearly. So
Okay.
No
fucking
way.
dearly.
No way, Hoser.
Oh my god. Adam, I love you so much.
So good. And I love you too.
Tyler,
Yes.
my little spirit is so small.
Spider.
It's
There's a bug.
so
Oh wait.
small.
Look at my little.
This problem exists because the map that I originally built all these tokens on was set at like half scale. So whenever I started bringing y'all onto maps that were, you know, regular scale, everything was like half scale, and this is quarter scale.
Yeah.
Tiny cat.
Can you make her bigger? Thank you.
Yeah.
I
I will
fucking
go
just
ahead and
mauled
fix
him.
that right quick.
And I'll put on that 30-foot aura so I know who all gets the advantage and when, or when I can grant the advantage, I should say.
I moved over here.
All right.
And
See if that
Holy fuck!
is so big. Anything else, Ollie?
yeah, I'll cast Bless on.
Okay. Hallion, Aklon,
Mhm.
and
Beast.
Beast are already blessed, so just keep that in mind.
Where's the
What's up?
Halion, Aklon, and Beast?
Yeah.
Oh, I should put a little
Um,
mark on me.
They got blessed from doing temple stuff.
Got a little
I
mark.
shall bless Callie, Theo, and Akira. That's like everyone else.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Fantastic. So everyone except for Demetrius is blessed.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
They do a little count.
The Archon is stunned. Akira, it is your turn.
Oh fuck. Okay. So with stunned, that means advantage to hit them with
Yes.
thingies.
Mhm.
So if I, in theory, walked up and hucked a witch bolt, that would be a good idea.
If Witch Bolt makes you make an attack roll, then yes.
I think it does. Wait.
I'm pretty sure it does, yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Okay, I will do that then. I
Because
will.
you critted on a couple.
See, I'm like, I will use you until you fail me. And I'm waiting on it to fail me. I'm sure it'll happen.
Nat 20 again.
Stun
Let's
also
go.
means that they like automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Correct.
So that's a important thing. But
Whew. Okay.
yeah, that certainly hits.
Dink. Let's just at first level.
Okay. 7 lightning damage.
Oh my god, you can use the other part of Witch Ball.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
first level.
I get to
that
see
beam
it.
sustains.
Do what?
That beam is sustained.
Yeah.
my
Oh,
god,
I'm
you-
supposed to be describing my spells now. I said I was gonna start doing that. It looks like a glowy, freaky, octopus tentacle just like comes from Akira's arm, and just like.
Ooh. You see it like coil around the arm of this Archon's armor, and pulses of electricity like spread across the armor.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Callie.
Okay, yeah, I got a turn to do. Okay. So, bonus action. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Hallion. Yeah, I got spells. I'm a fucking fighter. What that looks like is just like the body from like the fire from inside Callie like spreads over to Hallion and makes like a warm fucking shield over Hallion's body as well.
All right, sweet. Hallion's got a +2 to their AC.
I'm gonna go up here. This is a ledge right here, right? I just climb
it's
up
like
it.
a 5-foot ledge. You can climb it easy enough.
Yeah, we'll go up. Boom. And go right here. And I'm gonna do my swings at him. I don't know
Okay.
how Callie
Shield of Faith
plays.
is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Good.
Gonna use both my swords. So it'd be like 2 one-handed, right?
Yeah. If you're just you know, extra attack, 2 attacks with your action.
Okay. Okay, hold on, let me roll my bless. I don't think that could hit regardless.
Yeah, 15 still misses.
But we'll go to roll again with our one-hand longsword. 18.
Oh yeah.
An 18 does hit, and then you also have bless, but it already hit, so you're good. 5 slashing damage.
All right. Oh wait, I just remembered. I attack 3 times.
Why?
Extra attack, and I'm dual wielder.
Well, you've already used your bonus action.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But you can
Well,
summon incarnation if you've got
Yeah,
your
you
echo.
can do
I
your
already used
unleash
my bonus
incarnation,
action,
but
didn't
you've
I?
already don't have the. Yeah, you have to have it summoned already for that. So
Yeah, and I already used my bonus action for all that. But I am going to action, sir.
okay.
And I'm going to slash at them 2 good times. 43.
23 will hit.
I forgot. Oh yeah, I get another attack. Yeah.
One more attack, yeah. And a 22 for
We're
5.
fucking pumping numbies around here.
Okay. A Klon.
All right. Akhlon will work his way up onto the ledge and around so that we have our friends surrounded. And just gonna take a couple swings.
God damn.
Okay.
And actually, I'll just take the third one right here.
Those all hit.
That first one, I will dump a key point into Hands of Harm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3, and then let's roll that Hands of Harm damage. It's Hands of Harm, and I think I roll that Hands of Harm die a second time because it's
Yes.
although actually that's the wrong die. Let me change that for future use. There we go. So just crack, crack, crack.
Okay. All right. This thing's taken a beating on this first round. Hallion.
I will just charge right up. 10, 15, 20. Stopping right there. Bonus action. Halion's eyes will turn to solid gray as he enters his rage. And I will attack. This is advantage.
That'll hit.
Oh, that does not have my rage or my divine fury, so let me add that in there. So that is 10 extra damage with the rage.
Okay.
So, and then second attack does not get divine fury, but it also doesn't hit, so that's okay.
Yeah, 16 will miss.
Oh wait, that didn't roll advantage for some reason.
Oh yeah, yeah. That will hit.
It still gets rage damage, so that's 11. And then that was 20 in. I will back out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
Wait, I overdid it here. Hold on, sorry.
No worries.
5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Okay. I was 5 feet off.
Okay. Beast, you are up again. He is still stunned.
Oh man. How is he looking? Like
Pretty
not bloody.
you don't see him like bleeding, but the armor looks very dinged up.
I'm going to. Oh man. Like, I guess a persuasion check wouldn't work in the middle of combat, but I should have been thinking of this earlier. I'll just do a punches because I can think of that quickly. Let's do that. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. With bless.
Those all hit.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Very good.
Also, I just remembered something which will become relevant, I think, right now at the end of Beast turn. I have the Crusher feat and just scored a critical hit. So
advantage will continue, but they are not stunned.
Right.
Okay. All right. Demetrius and Theo.
It's me. I'm up first this time.
There are whispers and schemes. It's
Good,
not.
good, lovely.
There really aren't.
It's just making sure that we know what we're doing.
It's really just, this is what I'm doing. Do you want to go first? Yeah, I'll go first.
I cannot wait to find out what Demetrius is up to.
Oh, sick one. Thank you.
We should just send you all
Renaming the
playlist.
playlist as we speak. Currently named Theodim, which inferior. I'm just gonna run up and, one second. Good job.
Incredible. I will say, like, so you do get one more attack as well, just like a straight rapier attack.
I always forget.
Yeah, because you have extra attack now, so you get 2 main attacks and then a bonus action offhand attack.
3 nat 20s. Come on.
I'll also remind you that you can smite, which will do extra damage because you've crit.
Yeah. So.
Can I smite while I'm?
Yes. Spell slots and smiting are tied, but spells and smiting are not the same thing.
Yeah. So you can't use like one of your spell smites, like Searing Smite or anything like that, but you can just use your straight up Divine Smite and spend spell slots to do that after you've crit. And you can do that on both of those attacks if you want.
He just fucking ass.
It's up to how many spell slots you want to spend.
Okay, I have. I can do one.
Okay. So yeah, that those dice will be doubled as well.
If you want to use a higher level spell slot, it will add more dice to the pool too.
Yeah, I can do
But
that.
yeah, you can go ahead and roll some damage. The last attack did miss though.
Yes. There's the whip, rapier. Where can I hang on? Navigating.
No worries. There should be like a spot just in like the center of your thing under your attacks that has Divine Smite on it.
It's Divine Smite. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, which one?
Yeah, and you can just click the 2d8 radiant twice. Okay.
Okay.
You see this thing having like shaken out of its stupor, and these hits are in like critical spots, and on the attack when you throw on the Divine Smite, you see the radiant energy just wash off of him. He is immune to radiant damage.
Ooh.
Damn. What?
But he did still take that's 19 damage.
Oh, I appreciate you sharing that. So I would feel a little bit better.
Hey, you still dunked on him.
Oh yeah, very good. And then it is Theo.
Okay. And Crusher Feet happened, so there's still advantage on him,
Roll
right?
advantage to hit. Yeah.
Okay, great. I will then just toss a Thorn Whip this way.
Okay, that'll hit.
Ha! For 7 piercing. And then the Spirits of the Wilds will attack also at advantage. Let's turn on that toggle, please, for the love of God. Oh.
Okay. Very good. Oh boy.
Yay! That's
Okay.
our turn.
At the end of your turn, the Archon is going to use a legendary action and is going to make a spear attack at Beast. That is a 26 to hit.
Oh, that will hit.
That's going to deal 10 piercing damage and 16 radiant damage.
Okay, I am gonna do unscarred resistance to roll a d12 to my Constitution modifier and reduce the damage. So d12 plus 3. That's 12. So 26 minus 12 is 14.
14 damage. Yep. And then it is the Archon's turn. And on his turn, he is going to make another spear attack against you, Beast. That's another 26 to hit.
Oh no!
Bring it on.
For 11 piercing and 11 radiant. So that's another 22 damage.
Do I have another fancy move?
I think you
a
might be able to
key.
do that again or something.
I think that
It would
one's once
take
per
you-
rest.
Yeah, that's once per rest. So I don't.
But I thought I'm probably confusing it for like a fighter feat that I looked at one time, where like if you get hit, you can like do something fancy. But
Maybe.
no, I think I'm just boned. So yep, 0.
All right, Beast falls unconscious.
Wait, I have a reaction. Fuck.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Go for it.
I was holding off because Cole was doing something, but then I got distracted. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. That's your companion thing. Ooh.
I have interception.
Yeah.
I also have.
So yeah, you can reduce that damage with interception. So yeah, if you wanted to roll a d10 plus proficiency, so plus 3, and you can reduce the damage.
Ta-da.
That does cost your reaction.
Yes.
But that does reduce the damage by 11. So that means you only take 11 damage, so you should be up with 10, Cole.
Sorry, I was sleeping on that one.
No worries,
Yep.
no worries.
Good save, Demetrius.
Yeah, you
For a
have
second
that,
there, I
then
thought it was
there's
Gunner.
also the
I imagine
your
like
companion protection, that is another option. But yeah, very good.
I imagine Demetrius is like huh, and like uses his whip and goes whoocha and intercepts the attack a little bit and like jerks his weapon away just a little bit.
You jerk the spear away, and the spear itself doesn't make contact, but the searing radiant energy still pours through and like burns across Beast's shoulder. Okay, and then second attack is going to turn to attack Demetrius.
Howdy.
It's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, I
For
dare
9
say.
piercing and 9 radiant damage, so a total of 18.
Okay.
and then is going to turn back to Beast. He's not happy with you,
Oh
and make one more attack on Beast.
Bring it on.
no!
26 to hit, and that's gonna put you down. 17 and 12
No.
for a total of 29.
Wait, was it a projectile?
It was not. It is his spear.
Darn it. Oh well.
Uh,
Yep, I'm out.
And yeah, with that, Beast falls, and then it is Akira.
Oh geez, Scoop. I'm gonna keep ouchieing him with the witch bolt stuff. Haha. I'm
Okay.
waiting on this to fail me one of these days.
So yeah, you just roll a d12.
Bink.
5 damage.
Fucking liar.
I don't think I
Very
have
good.
bonus actions. I don't think I really have anything to do. So yeah, the tentacle thing just constricts a little more. Ah, that's all I got.
Yeah, fantastic. Demetrius, could I get a Constitution saving throw for your focus on Bless? Okay.
Take
That's
my
over.
inspiration, baby.
Oh, okay.
All right, an
We're still
18
up.
saves, so Bless is still up. Callie.
Oh, okay. I'm going to summon my echo to the right of a clock.
Dope. Got that around here somewhere. Really need to actively save that instead of having to drag it out every time from the library. Okay, so that's your bonus action.
Okay, and I am going to. Oh shit! It's been a while. I gotta read. Yeah. Okay, I am going to swing at it 2 more times. I got an idea of how Callie fights now. Imagine like a fucking hyena with 2 swords. I guess. I gotta think about it more, but I gotta swing my little swords. Oh shit! Did it do it? Oh. Well, it's not.
Roll 20, no.
Oh. There we go. And it's bow. 17 plus my bless.
Yeah, Bless will make it hit. So that's an 18 connects. 10
And
slashing.
I'm gonna swing again. Coming from my echo. Okay, I gotta change this. This is being weird. Boom. 22.
All right, that'll hit.
And I'm gonna unleash incarnation.
Yep.
I do this. 23.
All right, that'll hit.
7 damage. Okay, we're pumping numbies right now.
Very good. Very good. If that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's it. That would be the end of my turn.
The Archon is going to use a legendary action to make an attack with its spear at Callie again. Or, well, not Callie again, but Callie.
Oh no.
It's a 26. It's a lot of 26s. Incredible. That's 11 piercing and 13 radiant.
Okay.
And then it is a Klon's turn.
You said how? You said 11 piercing.
And 13. So
okay.
Total of 24.
Yep. I gotta roll a con save.
We don't have like external stuff giving advantage right now, do we?
A
Until the
Klon's-
end of this turn, you will.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I'm just waiting to use the bats.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or not the bats, the hawks this time.
Yeah.
Hallian still has a +2.
Okay.
Nice.
Do we
I
have?
feel bad. I'm all the way back here.
Do
You
we
know,
have?
it's teamwork.
Do we have any sense of how hurt this thing is?
Yeah. I mean, it looks very hurt.
Okay. In that case, I am going to move over to here. And whether or not I have to go around and potentially take an attack of opportunity, or obviously I'd prefer to move through, so I don't, but I don't know that I can do that, particularly with my canonically fat ass.
That dump truck.
Right.
I have no mechanical reason to stop you from doing it. You're
Okay.
fine to move through.
Then great. I'm going to move over here.
Callie does like a flip over your horse's ass.
Fantastic.
And lands back in its spot.
Fantastic. And I'm going to spend a key point on Flurry of Blows. So here are my first two swings. There's the first of my Flurry of Blow swings. And then with my second Flurry of Blow swings, I'm going to reach down to Beast and start pulling him back up to say, you have fought well, and we are not done yet, my friend. Join us. And he gets 8 points of healing.
Okay. 2 hits on your attack.
Yeah.
Cool. It is very close.
And that is my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, another legendary action. He's going to stab this spear down into Beast again.
Mhm.
That is only well, he has advantage because you're prone, so that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. So Beast is put back unconscious, but it is not a failed save. And then Hallian.
I'm to charge up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I still can't do math because I meant to be adjacent, or not adjacent, but in attack range at 30, but that's okay.
You're at advantage.
Yep. Oh, okay. Got
I'm
it.
giving you advantage.
Thanks to the Eagles.
Yes.
Okay. I have to decide now if I'm going to reckless for the second attack, though, so I'm going to have advantage either way. I'm sorry. I will reckless because I do want advantage on the second attack.
That hits.
Is 21.
Okay.
And
That
divine
first hit
never
is
mind, it's
enough
immune to okay.
to cause this armor to fall. And as it crumbles to the ground, there is a radiant glow and a burst of radiant energy. And I need everyone to please, well, each creature within 30 feet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, everyone, including the bestial spirit, to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Bro.
Out of the Constitution.
I will reminder because I read it a moment ago. Demetrius's boon aura affects
Yes, yeah, thank you.
Beast, Hallian, and the bestial spirit, and you'll have it. Wait, no, that's against Fright Charm. Never mind. That
Yep.
doesn't. Yeah, I was just reading the first part of it.
Yeah, it always makes me hopeful when I see it too.
Yeah. Do you have the like aura
That's
yet?
at
I
6.
think that's 6th level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. As this burst of radiant energy throws forth, you roll some dice.
Not the summer star.
Not quite that that explosive.
Okay, well that's
Um,
good. I say sweating.
Okay. So starting, going down the line. So Demetrius, that's a failure. You take 18 radiant damage, and you
I
are
will
blinded.
I will remind both Demetrius and Aklon that as Nyxborn, we are resistant to radiant damage.
Huzzah.
So we don't take
Thank
Theo,
you.
you save. Nothing happens.
Um,
So yeah, you took 18 damage. That's halved to 9, but you are still blinded.
I'm
Demetrius.
down.
Okay, 9 damage puts you down.
If I'm doing my math correctly, right? I took
Okay.
18 last time, yeah?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I took 8. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Okay.
Sorry, you don't have to
No
remember
worries.
random numbers.
Theo, you're fine, untouched. Beast, you take you fail a death save, Beast.
Ooh.
Akira, you take 18 radiant damage and are blinded. Aklon, you are unaffected. Halion, you are unaffected. Callie, you are unaffected. I believe you have to make a roll for your Echo also.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't roll for my beast either.
Yeah, I think Manifest Echo, blah blah blah. Immunity to all
Um,
conditions. If you
so you might be immune to the blinded, but like this is a save against damage,
if
and if this damage hits, then they go out.
it uses your saving throw bonus for the roll. Yeah.
Cole, this wasn't a time where you had to roll a death save. You automatically fail one because you take this damage. So you
Oh
are
yeah, I
one
thought it was
failure.
my turn.
Not just yet.
Oh, okay.
God, Max.
So yeah,
what-
the bestial spirit also fine. So 13, the echo is dissipated.
Yeah, that
So
beast
yeah, I
does
think
not want to
that's
go back to the pocket dimension. Holy shit.
I think that's Beast down, Demetrius down, Akira blinded, the Echo gone, and everyone else is fine. And as the suit, as the figure in the armor, I keep saying the suit. I don't want y'all to think this is just an animated suit of armor. It is a guy. As he begins to fall, this burst of energy, and he is standing back up again.
Oh, fuck.
And Halion, you can continue your turn.
Oh, okay. I have already reckless. I do realize he's immune to my divine fury damage, regardless. So
Yeah.
because it is radiant, but not rage damage because that's just plain old piercing.
All right. Anything else from Halion?
Yeah, you know what? Since I can do this, or I literally just minimized my sheet and then was like, where did I put my sheet? Because I charged in this turn, and I have the charge feature as a centaur, I will step over Beast, turn around, and full on horse kick with the hooves.
Hell
All right.
Somewhere. I actually don't have an unarmed strike. Oh no, it's right up top. Haha. I've only been playing this character for a little while. It's fine.
That'll hit.
7 bludgeoning.
Okay. Okay. And then at the end of Halion's turn, with its third legendary action, it is going to make a spear attack against Aklon. That's a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's going to deal 10 piercing and 11 radiant, half to 5, so 15 damage.
Okay.
Sorry,
And then and then it is Beast's turn. So if you've already rolled a death save. We'll count that 10. So that's 1 failure and 1 save for Beast.
I'm sorry. Could I keep moving
Yeah,
on
go
my
ahead.
turn? Okay.
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
wanted to
Sorry.
move back. I am mobile, so he doesn't get an attack. I just wanted to.
Gotcha.
I just need to be in range for the lance next time.
And then Demetrius, if I could get a death saving throw from you, please. That's 1 save. And then Theo.
All right. We have the wrong spirit totem and can't do shit about it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Going to cast Cure Wounds on Beast. Oh, gotta remember to take my bless off. Actually, nah, yeah, we'll leave it there. Okay, that's not great though. And then attack with the mountain lion.
All right. Beast, you are up with 7 hit points, and the lion misses.
With the 15, yeah, 15, yeah. That's it for my turn.
Okay. And then it comes to the Archon's turn again.
Lay down.
The radiant energy that is emanating from this figure expands in a radius that encompasses everyone. Well, everyone except for Akira. And this radiance, a twinkling, just burning sunlight envelops this 15-foot radius. And then it is Akira's turn.
Oh fuck. Ooh, I have to roll concentration for my thingy from getting ouched by the burst thing. Bink.
Yes.
I don't know how that works.
That works. You're
Okay,
good.
cool.
You are still concentrating on it. You
Perfect.
are blinded, but that doesn't stop you from pulsing the energy through your witch bolt.
Yes, I will do that. D12. I keep moving my turn order thing to be right over where the D12 is. Ooh.
All right, 12.
And
Anything else for your
that's...
turn?
I don't think it's good for me to move up. I'm weak and wimpy. I'm gonna stick here.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the Archon is going to make a spear attack against Hallion. That's a 28 to hit.
He does have disadvantage, or it's a flat roll. He does not have advantage, I meant, because of the Cloak of Displacement, which is offset by my having Reckless attacked.
Okay, sweet. A 28 flat hits. So that's 14 piercing, half to 7, and then 9 radiant, half to 4.
So minus 11.
And then Callie, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 5.
Okay, you take 14 radiant damage from the glaring sunlight surrounding you.
Okay. I'm going a little nuts. Okay. Let's see
And
what
then
I
it
can
is
do.
your turn.
I'm going to actually put my swords away, and then I'm gonna like basically put my swords away and fucking I 1-2 to the fucking metal helmet of.
Okay. I do believe that I don't think anyone has advantage now, so it will be flat rolls.
Yeah, I got you, mate. 19.
19 will hit.
Woo!
Crit
6.
will also hit.
And 7.
Okay.
God damn, 18.
All right.
And I'm going to bonus action second one.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Do.
And anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. The end of your turn, it's going to make a spear attack at you. That is only a 13 to hit.
Oh boy, miss.
Okay. A Klon, if I could get a wisdom save, please.
Mm-hmm.
That saves. So that's going to be rolling. 13. You take half, so that's 6, and then you have that because of your resistance to 3 radiant damage.
Okay.
Take advantage on your next attack.
Okay. Thank you. When this thing popped back up, did it look like it was just fully healthy once again?
No. It looks like it's running off of fumes.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna start swinging.
That'll hit. That'll also hit. That'll most
God
definitely hit.
Okay.
You only had to do 2 damage to this guy.
Okay.
So tell me how you go in to finish him.
Yeah, I think I rear up on my hind legs to sort of kick him in the chest, and as he falls over and he's falling down, I make sure to land with all of my weight on his chest and then just lean forward and am punching where, his, I guess, face mask until he's not moving anymore.
Mm-hmm. You rear up and you get this kick, you knock him over, and then as you go in for this first punch, your fist hits stone underneath where he was, and there's a flicker of light, and he has disappeared.
Mhm.
And yeah, y'all have defeated the Archon of the Fallen Stars.
I'll spend a key point and reach out to Demetrius.
All right.
Howdy. Oh, thanks.
Is it alright if I cast a spell?
Yeah, we're out of initiative. Y'all are free to go. I don't think anyone is still making death saves.
Okay.
Well, I think actually Beast was up to 7, and then the burst. Wait, no. Yeah, Beast is up. Everyone's good.
Yeah.
Everyone is good.
Who wants some healing? Get over here.
The mountain lion is going to go around and start like growling and licking wounds. And I'll do healing spirit spell.
All right.
I just realized I'm still blind, so Akira just hears the "get over here" and like hands out.
I help
Beast
you.
is not-
The
Beast, like,
blindness does
hates
fade
germs.
pretty quick.
Okay.
Because it only lasts until the start of the Archon's turn. So actually, I think whenever he casts Spirit Guardians, your blindness went away. So,
Yay.
but you can play it as it lasting a little longer, and you wander over, and then it clears up as you go.
My poor little deep sea fish eyes just aren't used to the brightness. They just hate it.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's so bad.
It's so bright and hot up here. It's the worst.
Okay. 7 to DD, 11 to Beast.
Oh my God, Callie! I tried to. I was giving you both of those, hoping that would get you somewhere.
So 7 to Callie.
7 for Callie.
Man, I'm pumping fucking numbies right now. I'm good.
Let me see. I think I've got one more.
It's 1 plus your
1
wisdom.
plus. Yeah, I can't remember what my wisdom mod is. And then we'll do one more for Akhlon. Oh shit.
Okay.
Thank you.
4 for Akhlon.
Who else wants some healy wheelies?
I'll take a little.
Yours is the only health bar I cannot see.
Yeah.
Same.
Me?
You're actually the only one I can't see.
Mine's hidden? That's so weird. How do I
Mystery.
change that?
It's Tyler's responsibility.
Oh wait.
Wow, the
Who?
pointed tone.
Can you
Look,
fix me?
I'm sorry. I can't see that there. I can see all of it. So
No, I get
I
it.
have the eyes of God.
I fucking hate this system and how it's list. Like I don't
How-
even fuck with it.
okay. Is Akira the only one that everyone cannot see, or can anyone else not see someone else's?
I can only not see Akira.
Same.
Okay, so I
he-
just need to fix Akira.
I'm a fish of mystery.
You can't tell if it's blood or just weird fish goo.
Yeah, her
Are
her
they
anatomy
oozing?
is just so
Are they
different.
bleeding?
You're like,
Nobody
it's not
knows.
normal? It's, I mean, like, they're kind of weird.
Demetrius.
And you'll see it now.
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet.
Demetrius trots on over to you and like just sticks their face in your face and nuzzles you affectionately, like a goat nuzzle, like very aggressively, and gives you 5 points from Leon of hand.
Oh, Akira looks very confused at first and just kind of stands there like, and then realizes that this is like healing and goes, "Oh, thank you. That was strange, but thank you." Wait, how many points was that?
5.
Thank y'all.
Do you want
Picture
more?
of the
Take
goat
2
just
more.
makes
Take
it
2
so
more.
much better.
2 more.
2 more.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
feeling
God.
generous
Listen to
tonight.
him.
Thank
Listen to him
you.
handing it out.
Oh my God.
As you all like help each other to your feet and spread the healing around, you hear just a booming laughter and clapping as the statue of Heliod stands up again and taps his spear on the ground in kind of a call to attention kind of way. Oh, incredible. A fight like that, I certainly wasn't expecting it. Nearly had him down in the first round. Incredible work. Truly, beast. That, stunning, whatchamacallit, invaluable. Invaluable. Set it up for the rest of your team to just come in swinging. Very great work. I have to say I'm impressed. Say, I have to find it odd. I don't see very many of you in many of my temples. I guess the two of you, any kind of gestures to the satyr folk, it's understandable. And well, okay, I guess your gods must have fed some poor ideas to you, but nevertheless, a wonderful show of effort. Beast, would you do me a favor? The
And what-
rose growing in the center of this space, pluck it.
Of course. And Beast is going to walk on over, kind of mentally rolling his eyes and pluck the flower here.
I heard that.
Oh. Oh dear.
You pluck the flower. I haven't written up a handout for this, but it works in the way of there's a series of items that are chromatic roses. It doesn't normally come in a yellow variant, but this one is a yellow variant. Basically, as you are holding the rose, or you could like tuck it behind an ear, you have resistance to radiant damage from it, and as an action, you can blow the petals and cause a radiant explosion one time, and that it consumes the rose.
just one
I'll get a handout for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the
It's
resistance
gone
to
for the
radiant
rest? Oh.
lasts until you do that thing, and
Is
then
it
it's
an
gone.
equipment item?
It is not. No.
Oh, then like I would never use it, man. I want to keep it.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's just
get
like
rid of
it's resistance until you need to cause a explosion in a
I guess
dire.
in like a life or death situation, but I'm like
Yeah.
such a pack rat. I don't know if I could ever get rid of it, but that's okay.
I'll type up a handout and send it to you when I get a chance. But
Excellent. Thank
yeah.
you.
Then as you pluck it and you know tuck it away wherever you do, the statue of Heliod begins to kneel down and then thinks, why would I do that? And beneath you, Aklon, the stone like rises up to carry you up to his level, and he sticks his hand out, and you see offered to you a fragment of a mask, the like lower left like cheek and half of a mouth, that is glowing with like it's the mask itself is a marble white with gold like specks and veins through it, and he offers it to you.
Thank you. It is in safe hands. I will take the fragment.
Very good. Now, of course, it goes without saying, should you betray my trust that I have placed in you here today, the champions of Heliod will stop at nothing to track you down. But that shouldn't be necessary. And he sits back down in this throne that he reformed, and the statue deanimates, and where there once was a standing statue, there is now a sitting one.
Damn. I didn't get a chance to ask him about the fucking spear.
If that was a good god making us play a sadistic game, I would hate to get on the good side of a bad god. But anyway, maybe I
Weird.
should save my
You'll-
thoughts for.
Yes, perhaps not while we were in his temple, just out of his presence.
Ooh, awkward.
I'm gonna be fair. It was kind of fun. Man.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Yeah, for me.
I think I have a concussion. But
What
I
do you
get-
get concussion?
I'm going to grab Beast by the horns as he's like leaving and smash our heads together and cast Cure Wounds.
oh, I got a headache, but thanks.
Another concussion.
Do your horns not get much use? Why do you flinch?
Oh, I'm not the headbutting type. I'm more of like a gore or punch kind of situation. Not like just wasn't expecting it.
He just stares at you.
I headbutt Demetrius.
I engage aggressively.
So it seems like everybody's all right because we're just headbutting each other right now.
Demetrius headbutts you.
We see fucking Callie Cox is head bad for a second.
Aish, you all have such soft skulls.
Are you serious?
The person says to the person literally made out of like stone.
Like organic metal.
It feels like a hardened weak clay that one might find in the riverbed, all dried out, very brittle.
I mean,
Theo laughs.
what do I say to that? I'm literally cracking at the seams.
You'll hear Braxos call out to you. Hey, is everyone okay in there? What happened? I heard noise, but I wasn't able to. It wouldn't let me past.
We are in possession of fragment.
Oh, that was easy.
Hmm.
No.
We are in possession of fragment. Let's leave it at that.
It certainly was easy for you.
Well, I mean, I'm not in possession of it, so. Well,
The
do y'all
mountain
want
lion
to?
runs at him.
He, leaps out of the way.
What, does no one know how to headbutt around here? What is wrong with you people?
Are you headbutting mountain lion at home?
Well, you all look a little worse for wear. Would y'all care to set up camp here or hit
No,
the road?
perhaps the watchtower, if anywhere. But the temple proper feels both disrespectful and potentially harmful.
Ooh, Theo, do you think we can conduct the? No, I do like a oh, and cover my mouth and look at Kali. Never mind. That totally normal. Sleeping.
We may have ordinary camp activities
Yes,
as always.
yes, absolutely. Sleep soundly.
All right. Y'all did see when you were coming in that this area over here, this building, is like the ruins of a domicile of kinds, and could be somewhere to set up camp with walls around you.
I will go scope it out. Where's the entrance? Looks like right there.
Yeah, right there.
I'm just gonna do a quick check, see if there's anything that I perceive as dangerous in any of these rooms.
Okay. You definitely don't find anything dangerous, but go ahead and
Mhm.
make. Well, what's your passive investigation?
That's an excellent question. My modifier is a +2. How about my
Okay.
passive perception, since that's actually visible on my sheet, which is an
I mean,
18.
that works. That's very good. While you're scoping around, you do see a kind of a large globe that has a crack running through it. That looks pretty interesting and kind of brightens the corner of a room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that globe out.
You can pick it up and I don't know if you would have encountered one of these or anything, but it is a cracked drift globe.
Okay.
So it works similar to a drift globe, except that it doesn't drift, and it also only does the light spell. It does not do the daylight spell.
Gotcha.
But you have this 12-inch diameter orb.
I don't know that I would know what it is, so I'll probably come out here with the orb, right, and just this area looks safe if we are comfortable making camp this close to the temple. I also found this, which, if nothing else, looks interesting. Anyone have any idea what this is?
I can take a look if you would like.
Yeah,
That
lovely.
is a
It is certainly around.
I'll identify it. Plop
Yeah,
down
you
on the ground.
identify it as a drift globe that doesn't work quite as well as it should.
It is a drift globe that does not work quite as well as it should.
I
And yeah,
imagine
you understand that there's a command word that you can say as long as you're within, I think, like 60 feet of it, to cause it to emanate light as if it were casting the light spell from itself.
Oh, well, that is very useful for. We have many people who rely on torches or lanterns in the evening, so this seems like a more efficient option than those. Would we like to make camp here or travel on?
How long did it take us to get here this morning?
Like 3 hours.
So we have the day still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just, if y'all wanted to just take a short rest in a little camp right quick and then hit the road, you could do that. Unless you wanted to take a long rest, you're welcome to wait out the day here if you'd like, but
I think whoever took watch last time should take watch again so that our sleeping schedules are, on the same cycle.
It is the middle of the day.
Oh,
Are you sleepy? Do you
Do you
need
need
to
another
take a nap?
headbutt?
Yeah,
no, yeah, I'm good. Let's
do you need several
no,
headbutts to
let's
perhaps knock you
don't
out
you
to
do
put
that.
you to sleep so that you may nap and
I
rest?
believe it Beast merely suggesting that when it comes to watch, everyone else keep watch while he sleep through entire night.
Oh well, if you want to word it like that, I mean,
That's
That
exactly
did-
what's going on, Beast.
No, we need our own shift together. Like a friend, like gesturing back and forth between himself and Theo.
We should catch our breath and then take advantage of the daylight.
agreed.
Second.
This is a piece of the mist that we have found, but surely there are more pieces. This cannot be all we will need.
How are we going to make sure that no one gets their hands on this time?
I look at a Klon and say, "Do not get captured."
Who is the least likely to get captured among?
I think that has
Among
handily
us.
been myself.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Yes, I believe Theo is the least suspicious. You could sus. You could almost say the least sus.
Oh God.
All right. But for the next fragment, we'll have someone else carry it to diversify our portfolio. Like they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
You were the one who asked. Do you need another headbutt?
No.
Are you finna cry?
I got concussed, man.
I do not know what a concussed is.
Clearly. Boy.
You sure you do not need that nap?
No, Demetrius. No. Good job back there, but yeah, I'm good. I'm ready. Maybe some yoga, but we'll hit that later.
Yoga session.
Yeah, something.
Eyebrow wiggling. Eyebrow wiggling.
I feel like I just need to make one point of order.
Yeah.
A Klon has the fragment of the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
So wait, we didn't agree that Theo is gonna take it, or
I don't care. I'm just making
okay.
the point that I did get chased through a temple and they were actively trying to catch me and they fucking could not.
Oh, okay. We
Yeah.
can leave on with that works. I have no problem with that. So.
I mean, like, you all have engaged in a conversation, and that's great. right? But Akhlon has not participated in that conversation, and no one has asked Akhlon
True.
anything, and Akhlon has the fragment of the mask.
That's valid. We gotta get that on the table there. So I'll go ahead and play that.
And it sounds like Akhlon is not volunteering to hand it over to anyone.
Akhlon is certainly not volunteering to hand it over to anyone.
And Theo is not making any motion to attempt in any way to remove it from Akhlon's possession. But there is the point and don't get captured.
Hey, Akhlon, buddy, I say we, you know, just a couple of us were talking, and we think that the mask fragment ought to go.
He is standing right there. Are you sure you do not need another headbutt?
No, no, I just the mask, you know, it's very, you know, the world and everything. It's pretty important. We think it should go to the least likely to get captured.
Yes, that is me.
Got a reason
It can't
there?
happen twice.
That's kind of already happened a couple times there, buddy.
No, the last time it happened, my goal was to protect Callie. That will not be my goal this time.
Oh,
you don't put it like that. You know.
Well, we got to keep it safe. So we'll just keep an eye out for you. Maybe you shouldn't keep watch so that. Wait, let's see. Would that make you more? I don't know.
I will keep fragment. I will keep watch.
Okay. Just don't go wandering off or anything.
I will wander off if it will keep the fragment safe.
Akhlon, are you inclined to any headbutts by any chance?
What was that? I'm sorry.
You go, Theo.
Simply put, that Akhlon is right. Don't get captured.
Yes.
And keep it safe.
Yes, I would prefer to stay with all of you, but if the choice is keep fragment safe or stay with you, bye-bye.
Can we, like, bury it or something? I mean...
No.
Okay, I feel like that's worse.
I just, like...
It was buried.
Let me
We
explain.
unburied it a little bit, metaphorically speaking.
It is Krufik's job in universe to hold on to very dangerous secrets. All of them. If you think I will pass this responsibility off to another, we should fight right now.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just trying to look out for the world, like, you know, because the world could literally end. Just saying.
I feel like, okay, we got all calm down, right? First of all,
Perhaps some headbutting can sort this out. Akhlon, are you partial to headbutts?
I am not engaging in discussion. I am explaining.
Okay, but I was asking about headbutts.
Yes, if we want to butt heads, we will butt heads. I have no problem with that.
He charges you and playfully starts like ramming you with his head.
Yeah. I see no reason not to trust Akhlon. Any of us could get captured. So I don't feel like we need to just point it out specifically at Akhlon or me.
Yes, Akhlon seems very dedicated to the job.
I'll withhold my opinion for now.
Alia has determined that 7 should, in fact, be those who maintain this balance. I am not an interpreter, I am a speaker. If I am to give an opinion, it would be that Akhlon, whose designation is to provide this sanctity and safety, then there are fewer others even amongst us that I would trust more.
Well, that settles it.
I'm going to lie down, and in And he puts his hand up to the sky. 1 palm's width. We should go.
Beast, let us play dragon chess and rest.
You cower before the headbutts. I see how it is.
No, I think
Okay, question.
I think the headbutt have introduced me to new dragon chess strategy.
Ah!
Has
If he
ever,
fucking wins right now, oh my god.
Akron, has anyone ever told you that you have like a particularly large flank? I am just noticing it now. Like, it's very sturdy.
Yes, I was revered for it in my younger day.
I headbutt your flank.
Nice. What am I doing? Just a wisdom check here?
It was intelligence.
Intelligence check?
Wisdom or
Or
intelligence?
wisdom.
Whichever one.
Just out of curiosity, do I still have that bless effect rocking for me? Although I guess Beast would too in that case.
Oh, but we can see who wins. off the
Unfortunately,
bat.
bless
I
does
went
not
down.
affect ability checks.
Right.
So
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, it very well fought. You clearly know your way around the chessboard.
It's all luck.
Hmm.
Beast, you see Aklon employ a very unique strategy, and one you've never seen before and don't know how to handle, but eventually you do come out in a lucky turn of events on top.
The superior player has won. Very well played.
Well, appreciate that, Aklon. I have to say I learned a thing or two from your strategies. Very, very resourceful.
Thank you.
Demetrius is wiggling his eyebrows at Theo.
It's
You okay there, Demetrius? You got some allergies?
What is an allergy?
Oh, I'll take that as a no.
I was hoping he would explain. That's like I whispered to a kid.
Like, well, you know, when like there's stuff that you eat that makes
He's
your
he's
stomach
walking away. He's walking away. Hi, Leon. What are you making?
Aww.
It's just the base of something to replace the one I gave to Heliod.
Oh my god, I almost fucking died.
You all right?
I was gonna say
I
everything okay.
I just stepped on the ball and my life flashed before my eyes. I thought
Oh my
almost
God.
yeah. Okay, be right back.
Is it in dedication to Clotis or is it just a personal interest?
The spindle is her symbol, so I make sure I have them on me at all times.
He's like watching with like rapture.
Do you want to learn? I have another set of needles.
No, it looks much too difficult. I don't think I would be able to. He doesn't move though. He's still just staring.
Boredom takes us easily.
All the more reason to pick up a hobby.
Many of us have skills. It is frequently understood, though, should not natural talent manifest quickly, it is not deigned for you to continue in that particular field.
That seems like a very capitalistic philosophy for someone who is revolutionary, but I will I'll
Oh,
let it.
it is just that we find that each of us have gifts that are given to us. And should it be the case that practice proves to be difficult,
then it is not the case that it is your gift. Everything is given in the Scholar Vale.
Whims and interest and passion is what drives us and guides us through life. He's like settled down and just like next to Helion and just watching him go, just relaxing.
Practiced skills are admirable, though it is just the truth that many of us have very little practiced skills, only given ability. Music
Interesting.
comes naturally, athleticism comes naturally. Even some of us have acute senses for hearing or sight and are the guardians of our world, but ordinarily complex things evade many of us.
We are simple in that way.
I stand to defy like predeterminism, and I want to set my own fate.
That is well enough, but I feel as if every fate is already dictated.
The existence of my goddess sort of agrees with you. Yeah.
I don't know.
I do not mind either way. I just choose to make do and go as I feel.
Aw. Well, free will may be an illusion, but I'm going to do my damnedest.
Perhaps you are just fulfilling your own prophecy, though. He wiggles his eyebrows teasingly.
Well, Demi, I appreciate the eyebrow wiggle. I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now.
Oh,
Fighting.
okay.
Personally, I see nothing wrong with practicing your own skills, and I feel like anybody could be anything as long as they practice hard enough. I don't feel like we're determined to be anything specific. I feel like we just have a set path, but that just means we can take another path if we feel it.
Everything has a fate, has a destiny. This
Mhm.
is the thing that Clothis weaves. You can try to step out of destiny. You can try to avoid fate. It will find you. Or
What do you
I
say?
will find you.
Oh, oh, oh.
And what do you weave, Helion?
What do I what?
What do you weave?
I don't know what you mean.
He's like smiling. Clotis weaves fate and destiny. What do you weave?
It is my purpose to make sure things live up to their destiny. They do not try to step outside of fate or do things before their time.
I see. It looked like a scarf to me. He winks.
Oh, this is knitting. This is not weaving.
He's
Clothis
like,
weaves fate. I
he,
weave blankets. And he points at the blanket on his back.
he just kind of stares in awe a little bit.
Do you believe in destiny, Akira?
Akira's like half asleep on the ground, just your face like covered by their cloak, and they lift it off and kind of squint and have one eye open. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you believe in fate or destiny? Predeterminism?
I do not know. I believe that perhaps it is a mix. Perhaps we are set on certain paths, and perhaps it is a good idea to follow them, but I think that our actions are our own, more or less. I follow what my god tells me to do, but I do not have to.
There's a story of a Sibyl who was instructed and taught as Sibyls are in our people. They are diviners, augurs, readers, speakers, what have you. The denial of her fate, of her destiny, did not end her determination. She was still chosen, she was still a seer, she was still a prophet, still a Sibyl. Did not matter that it is not what she wanted, it was what she was. The fact that I knew none of you except my dear Demetrius only, what, a 10-day ago? And still knew you would all be here, means that perhaps fate is more than just your ultimate end and destiny. It is something that is scripted and shared occasionally with us so that we have a path to walk and know that we are walking in the right direction. Denial is just a way to sort of make yourself more upset.
If all you do is concern yourself with fighting it off and straying from the path and wrestling against those those binds of destiny, then perhaps that is what you were destined to do. Why worry about it?
Was it destined by the gods that my wife should be murdered?
So that you would be here.
Mhm.
Then I defy destiny.
Ooh, talk to him. Wait, hold up.
Are you leaving? Is that what you're saying? I do not understand.
The concept,
Well,
more speaking.
sure, if you say. If you say so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a I declare bankruptcy kind of thing. Like it's not like
I do not know what bankruptcy is.
well, I'm just kidding.
It seems like you are declaring yourself in a contrite mood, set to be uncontent.
I think that contentness breeds weakness,
Wow.
and
So serious. So hardworking.
life is serious.
Oh my god.
Do not deny yourself pleasure, my friend.
I don't know.
You grinning.
I feel like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. If it's free will, it's free will. If it's destiny, it's destiny.
You were all saying some very, very dramatic things in front of Hallion.
I mean, yeah, we have different beliefs, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be able to voice our beliefs in front of each other.
This is true. It's just that Hallion is, as they just stated, the mechanism of fate and determination. It just seems rather short-sighted.
Yeah.
Perhaps we need to read the room, but
And look how admirable
no.
they are. Look at them. Could you deny them? Look how agile. Look at that. The dexterous, the
Grab their chin and kind of shake it.
look at the string. Oh, why would you deny yourself that?
I'm just saying what I'm saying. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I can't really get upset with it. Destiny is pretty cool. I like to believe that we all have our paths that we can forge our own.
What say you, Eklund?
And Aklon
Eklund.
has found a rock that he is it's a little rough, and he's using it to rub some burrs out of his quarterstaff. Well, I think perhaps Akira is closest to what I believe. I think free will versus fate is a false dichotomy. As
There you are.
Yeah, there it is. It doesn't matter. You get it.
as Halion state, fate will find you. Just as we have free will, make our own choices, so do the gods. They have their own free will, and they have much more power than we could ever imagine. So, should they choose to make an appearance in our lives, it is quite unlikely that we will be able to avoid it. It is why Clovis is so important, and why Krufix plays such an integral role. Clovis ensures fate, Krufix ensures balance. So, to say one or the other, no, this is not correct. It is both. Simultaneously. Beast, I am sorry your wife died. But it would be incorrect to either say it was the simple will of the gods, or that it was merely choices that you and she and others made independent of anything. There's a combination of all of these things, and the complication of factors is ultimately unimportant. The pain you felt.
Yeah.
The pain you felt at that loss. That is what is important, and you must find a way to put that in its proper place, whatever that is for you.
Definitely deep stuff to think about.
Yeah, so don't bother. Just listen to him. He is very wise. And oh, he says it beautifully. So why bother pondering, you know?
I feel like anything I do, I have to do it to the max. Like if I'm thinking, I gotta think hard about something, you know? If I'm working, gotta work hard. So
How long do your people usually live?
maybe like 70 years or so. I'm fairly old. I'm 50.
Perhaps relieve yourself of such burdens then. Perhaps you may yet see 80.
Deny yourself nothing.
Good for me. Yeah, that's why I mean yoga's a good like de-stressor for me. But yeah.
I enjoy yoga as well, but I find the downward facing dog very difficult.
Oh, that one isn't too bad, but yeah,
It's hard when you have four
there's
legs.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You know, I feel like there's yoga for all shapes and sizes, but just need some creativity, I suppose.
All
But
right.
anyway,
As this conversation fades from the dramatic to the mundane, and your lunch comes to an end, and you begin to hit the road, we are going to go ahead and call our session there for this week. Congratulations on retrieving a fragment of the